And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This game will feature AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Las Vegas Aviators. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab, Henry Baez. Here's a scouting report. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. And that's how this game gets started. A swing and a miss. Chases way out of the zone. Great pitch to get a swing like that. And that's ripped into right. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a leadoff double. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. And that's in the dirt. Now a fly ball to right center. Marlowe on the move to the gap and makes the catch. Next is the designated hitter, James Tibbs III. Grounder to short. Tosses to first. 2 away now. Next up for the Comets, Ryan Ward. That's a strike. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Man at second with 2 down. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly to left. It's carrying. And that's that. Welcome back. And pitching in this game, Bobby Miller. 5 pitches to choose from, and that can really keep hitters off balance. I'm interested to see whether he's commanding all of those pitches or if he's only got a couple of them working in this one. That could go a long way towards determining how much success he has. And here's the first baseman, Brett Harris. This one is labeled. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing, following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit. Sliced hard, but foul. The 0-1. Harris stands at second, nobody out. This one lifted in the air, left field. Newell in position. Gets there. Got it. Junior Perez will hit next. That one catches the zone. In the dirt. Runner at second here and one away.
Ball.
In the air to the right. Gorski should have this one. And makes the catch. And next, the cleanup hitter, Brennan Malone. That one close, ruled the ball.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Up the middle. There with plenty of time, inning over. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. Top half of the second from Las Vegas. Base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. And now, Chucky Robinson. On 0-1, the delivery.
Ball.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
misses. And that's ball two. Swing and a miss out in front of that. Struck out swinging. Way out front for strike three. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ball.
Freeland stands at 6 foot even, hitting in the 7-hole today, and he was a third-round pick back in 2022. The pitch. Grounds this one to the right side. Two gone. Here's the left fielder, Chris Newell. Runner at second with two down. This one in the air, center field. And that's the end of the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Joshua Kuroda-Grauer.
Two-seam fastball, low inside.
On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one.
Circle change, low inside.
Swing lifted to left field. Newell moving under this one. And a quick out, number one. Bases empty, one away. Now, Clark Elliott.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower.
Ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Comes up empty, strike two. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early.
Ball two.
Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Colby Thomas getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound.
Ball down.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
So now 1 and 2.
Slider. Low outside.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. On to the next inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Noah Miller. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Ball inside.
Pops this one up. Malone settles under it. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the order here. And here is Matt Gorski. Led off this game with a double. Hit hard, that gets through. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I... playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. At the plate, James Tibbs III. Kuroda Grauer flips to second. Double play! What a twin killing to end the inning. All set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Euribiel Angeles.
Ball 1.
With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. And the count 1 and 2. Gets a piece, stays alive. 1-2 offer. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Now at the dish, Shane McGuire. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Popped up. Miller settles under this one. And there's 1 away. So up next, Brett Harris. It'll lead off double in the bottom of the first. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Rolls away a little bit. And he goes down to third on the wild pitch. On Hellis, standing at third, one away in this inning. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And the strike zone swells in size. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Huge K there. Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. Fly to left the first time. That one. Misses. Ball. In the air, out towards right center. And that'll do it. Top four with the Comets at the dish. Ryan Ward digs in now. High fly ball towards left center. Elliott moving under it. Gets there. Got it. One out and the bases are empty. Now it's the second baseman, Keston Hira. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. This outing has gone well for him so far, and part of that is because he's thrown better than 70% of his first pitches for strikes. That certainly helps. In the air, right field, towards the line. Dives, but it's foul. One out and the base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And 2-1. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. And that's that. Welcome back. The Aviators at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. The city of Las Vegas gets its name from the meadows that grew there when Spanish explorers came to the area. Hard to imagine that today when it's such a desert, though. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. 1-1, here's the pitch. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for third. And she announces her arrival at AAA with a triple. What a moment. Great rip on that one to the full side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just took a nice back path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Now we'll see if they can crack the scoreboard first. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count, 1-1. That one had some excellent zip as it came home. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Fights it off, we'll see another. Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. And the 2-2. High chopper to third. Espinal. To the plate, and he's out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Joshua Kuroda Grout, the next to hit. Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, send it roaring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach. Elliott in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the runner takes off for third. Fly ball left field. And there are two down. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Colby Thomas. Kuroda Grauer at second with two away.
No.
Strike two. Grounds this one up the middle. Base hit. Coming around third. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single. And they lead by two. 2 outs. Runner on first base. Euridio Angeles will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 runs in to score in the inning. That's towards center. And that's the third out. We're in the top half of the fifth. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. Chris Newell getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike one. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. And it's a blooper to left. And it drops in. And that's a 1-out single. Little flare into left, and if it had hung up a little longer, maybe the shortstop or left fielder makes a play on it. This one got down, though, and that's a base hit. The batter now, Noah Miller. Swings at the first pitch. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Hard hit to right center. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The tying run is aboard. Back-to-back base hits. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. To the top of the order we go. Now up, Matt Gorski. It's way outside and heads straight to the backstop. 2 runners in scoring position now after that wild pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. And that one fouled off. This one to right. And it falls. Here comes the throw. Now 2 away. Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs III. The 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. 0-2 now. It's ball 1. The pitch gets away. Throw home not in time. The run scores. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. On the ground to third. Kuroda Brower. And he's safe at first. Tag. He's out at the plate. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Bottom of the fifth here in Las Vegas. And here's the catcher, Shane McGuire. McGuire goes 5'11", 195 pounds. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2021. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. And now the first baseman, Brett Harris, 1 for 2. Breaking ball in there for a strike. All tied up. Bottom half of the fifth. Foul ball there. That one fouled hard the other way. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Got the batter swinging. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. 2 away here, nobody on. Cade Marlowe now at the plate.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air to center. Ward drifting towards this one. And makes the catch. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Brady Basso. Among his weapons is an outstanding curveball. Don't be surprised to see him go to it in big situations. Ward up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Ball.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Now he'll challenge the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. They've only got 1 challenge remaining. Three and 1, here's the pitch. Fouled off left side. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul will see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. So digging in, Keston Hero. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. That's great location to tie him up on the hands. That's a good spot. So 1 on now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. And And that one hammered. Looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. But they do grab the lead. So up next, Alex Freeland. On the ground to short. Kuroda Growler. Play made. That ends the inning. We're in the bottom of the sixth. And now the DH, Junior Perez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Swing and a miss. And a curve misses outside. Towards first. Freeland steps on the bag. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. Next up for the Aviators, Brennan Malone. He swings and fouls one off. The Aviators down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. High fly ball to right field. It falls in. That's a base hit. Digging in for the Aviators, Joshua Kuroda Growler. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And the 0-1 now. Here's a grounder up the middle. Miller flips it. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now the left fielder, Clark Elliott. And that's in for a strike. He's gonna hunt a pitch to drive because that could bring in the tying run from first. If he doesn't get that kind of pitch, he'll need to adjust and take a walk or just get a simple base hit.
Ball.
That's a slider for a strike. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Popped up. Miller settles underneath it. Gets there. Got it. Top of the seventh here. Chris Newell digs in now. The 0-1 from the lefty. Late with the swing there. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 0-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Leadoff batters set down to open the seventh. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller. Fly ball out to right. 2 down. Next up for the Comets, Matt Gorski. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Scorched left field line. That one hops the wall. Relay throw to second. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. We're back, and the new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh, Blake Trinan, trying to protect this lead. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Here's the center fielder, Colby Thomas. Swing and a miss. Close, doesn't get the call. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. This one chopped on the ground. Miller. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Euribiel Angeles. Skies it out towards left center. Newell on the move to the alley. And quickly 2 away. So 2 out. And here's the catcher, Shane McGuire.
Ball.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Pitch
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
2-0.
Sinker. Middle center. Sweeper. Middle outside.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. I love that patient approach from him to work a favorable count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit.
Sweeper.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. And now 1-2. Fly ball to right. And it drops in. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. And they hold the tying run at third. Threw up the stop sign even with 2 away. And now it's going to be Cade Marlowe. 0 for 3. He's flown out 3 times. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. And here's the 0-2. That one missed. Excellent take. Struck out swinging. They get out of it, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Michael Kelly. Coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Kelly, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. The 0-1 offering. On the ground to third, Malone. Tosses to first, and that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Nobody on with 1 out. Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs III. The 0-1. Fly ball left field. Elliott under it. And a couple of quick outs. Ryan Ward getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. And no swing, says Freddie Ferguson. 1-0, here's the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Late on that fastball. Just can't catch up to the heat. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top of the 8th. Shatters his bat, pops it up. And that is out number 3. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Junior Perez now at the plate. Broken bat, and this one is popped up. Steps on first for the out. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Brennan Malone. 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Swings through that one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 1 out and the base is empty. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Joshua Kuroda-Grauer.
Ball down low.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
is
too low.
downstairs. Breaking ball through there for a strike. In for a strike. It's 2-2. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Keston Hiura digs in now. Line drive. There's 1 down. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. Base hit. No time wasted here. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. And the next batter, Alex Freeland. 1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. In the air to left center. Should be extra bases. And here comes the runner. Relay throw, not in time, and the run scores. And they take a 2-run lead in the 9th. 1 out and a runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Chris Newell. This pitch popped up. Out number 2. That'll pop. A new arm into the game, the righty, Chen Zhangao Zhuang. And the runner at second looms large as she enters this one. Infielders are going to be on their toes, trying to keep the ball from getting by them. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner around third. Throw to the plate. In there, runner scores. And they take a 3-run lead. 2 outs, runner on first base. Coming up through the dish for Oklahoma City, Matt Gorski. Up the middle. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Foul ball there. Rocks and fires.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. 2 outs, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edgardo Henriquez. With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. Now the left fielder, Mark Elliott.
No.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Splits the middle, that's a strike. Because they're behind, you expect them to be a little more patient, which gives the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead early. That's exactly what he did there. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. 1-2, here's the pitch. Swing, ground ball out to short. The throw to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Colby Thomas. When he enters the game, hitters know they'll have to deal with that excellent velocity. Even with it being more common for pitchers to throw hard nowadays, it's still very impressive. The 1-1 offering. Swings through it. His slider is absolutely hissing on its way home. 91 miles per hour. Pretty impressive. And that's a base hit. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. High fly ball out to left center. 2 down. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. McGuire stands in now and watches strike 1. They're down to their final strike of the game. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And this game is over. Oklahoma City have won 4 in a row. And the final score, 5-2. I'm Ben Gelman, and it's been a pleasure having you with us for minor league baseball on the show. Thanks for listening.